Good afternoon. Hope you guys are doing well. I was just thinking about a few years ago when I was a young executive and leading a team, and I remember taking an assessment and getting some results back, and it was about my leadership style and how I was doing as a manager. I was excited to get the assessment results back and to get information and realize there were some things that I did well and realized there's some things that I knew I could improve on. But one of the results really shocked me. One of the results, it just kind of hurt because I realized I wasn't very good at giving feedback. I wasn't very good at helping people grow or encouraging people. And it just really hurt because I want my team to feel encouraged. I want my people to feel like they know how they're doing and what they're doing. You know, over the last 25 years, I've been working for leaders, and with executives, and I've had the opportunity to study many of them. I've had the opportunity to work beside some of the greatest. And I've learned that one of the things that the great leaders really do, the great executives really do, and how they get great stuff out of their team is they're really good with feedback. They're really good with feedback. And I want to share a few thoughts that I've learned over time. I've tried to instill into my own leadership and executive practice, and what I've seen others do, and that I think you can take with you today and walk out of your office and be much better at feedback. Feedback that doesn't flounder, the feedback that flourishes. So I just want to share a couple of things with you today, so at the end of this, you're ready to rock and roll. Number one, in the moment feedback is the most powerful feedback, right? In the moment feedback is the most powerful feedback. So we don't want to wait weeks. We don't want to wait days. If we have the opportunity, we want to give in the moment feedback. The quicker, the better. Whether that's constructive criticism of how they need to grow, or whether it's something that they've done well and we want to reinforce. But we want to do in the moment feedback. Don't delay it. Find an appropriate time, appropriate place, and make sure your manner is strong, right? You don't want to beat somebody up, or you want to make sure you're emotionally in a good place. At the appropriate time, place, and manner as soon as you can to give them feedback. So that's number one. Immediate feedback's best. The second thing I've learned about feedback is there's this great model called SBI. And I've learned about SBI in a lot of different areas. The most recent is a company I work with called Baker Communications. But SBI talks about the situation, the behavior, the impact. You share with them the situation. You share with them the exact behavior you observed and the impact you feel that it had either on you or the team or the client. Situation could be, hey, Joe, remember the other day or remember this morning when you had that meeting with our clients at XYZ organization? Man, when you walked in and you owned the room, you were in total control, well organized, the meeting was well thought out. I thought the agenda was right on point. And I'll tell you what the impact was on them is it really boosted everyone's confidence. And most importantly, it boosted our clients' confidence that we were the right solution for them. Situation, behavior, impact. Very specific, very timely. But the other thing, and the third thing I want you to see, besides in-the-moment feedback as quickly as possible, the SBI model that gives a specific context, a specific behavior, and a specific impact. The third thing I want you to see is this. Behavior is important. I think the most important thing we can do is give feedback on behavior. It's one thing to say, hey, great job, you closed the deal, Joe. Outstanding job. Susan, unbelievable job coordinating that catastrophe of a project. You put it all together and you did a great job. That's good praise, or it could be criticism, but it's not really feedback. See, feedback gets to the behaviors. Feedback gets to the fact that Joe, when he was planning for the meeting, was very prepared. You could tell he'd done his homework. He was there on time. Because the thing about behaviors, if I can identify behaviors, hopefully then I can recognize them. I can help them repeat and replicate them. Because I know if we repeat and replicate those good behaviors, we have a better chance of getting the results I want. And that's what we want, is we want to correct course or reinforce course to get the results we want. See, it's one thing to say, great job, Joe. It's one thing to say, great job, Susan. But it's another thing to say, these are the behaviors we either need to correct For these are the behaviors we need to recognize and reward and repeat so we can continue to get the results we want. Hope you walk out of here knowing that, you know what, maybe you're like me. Maybe you're like I was and just really struggle with giving good feedback. You feel like you're feedback flounders, or maybe you feel like you're a feedback pro. I hope that you walk out of here and you step out and work with your team to give them feedback that helps them flourish and helps your team flourish and helps you feel like the executive and the leader you know you can be. Have a great day.